Hello, fellow creatives. Thank you for dropping by. Oh, it's a wonderful morning today. So, before we get started, hit that like button, the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment. If you think someone's going to get something out of these short thoughts, please share with them and help us grow to at least our first 1,000. It would really help us out, and I really would appreciate it. So, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm a little tired, and it directly ties into our thought for today. Um, Consistency is key. Now, what do I mean by that? It means that if you want to achieve anything worthwhile in life, anything successful, anything you want to take on, consistency is part of that equation. Why? Well, I'll give you an example of what I'm doing currently with my time in my life. So when I train, it doesn't. So I started with 54 pound, 54, 20, 24, 24 kilogram kettlebells. You get the words out. So 24 kilogram kettlebells, about 53 pounds, right? And so I started with those. They felt light, but I kept at it because I was getting back into it. I had had an injury. I was getting over it. My gout had messed me up for a while, so you know I was sidelined for a bit. So I stuck with the 24 kilograms and stayed there and worked with it and did all the techniques I learned and just kind of eased back into it. Took a while. Now I'm doing 36 kilograms, which is about 80 pounds each kettlebell. And so the only way I was able to get to the 36 kilograms is to consistently do the 54 kilograms until they were so light that I said, okay, I need to move up. Now, I don't recommend moving up from 54 pounds to 80 pounds. It's a huge jump. But the key there is that I needed to do it consistently. I couldn't do it one day and then come back a few weeks and do another day and then come back a few weeks. It doesn't work that way. And another example that I heard, which is really, really, really smart and intelligent, and really kind of gave the example of what consistency is. You go to the gym for one day, you come home and you see no results. You go for a week, you come home, you see no results. Go for a month, maybe you see some results. You go for a year consistently, and you're a completely different person in the year because of the consistency. So it's these little small steps that you don't see in that moment what's happening, but changes are being made. Now that's a physical thing, right? Which is really important, but mentally as well. So like when I write a book, I don't write a book, an entire book, let's say 50,000 words. I don't write it all in one day. It's on the days that I want to, I'm writing. In the days I don't want to write, I still go and write because it's a matter of consistency. The only way the book gets done from start to finish is if I'm consistently putting my butt in that chair and writing the words that need to get written. This is why consistency is key. And you may say, I'm not consistent at all. I don't stick to anything, but that's not true. Hopefully, you brush your teeth every day. That's consistency, right? You take a shower regularly. That's consistency. I mean, you need to find these wins, these small wins of consistency wherever you can in your life. Because when you can do it in the small things, you can start doing it in the bigger things. But understand that consistency is the thing that, with all things being equal, the person who succeeds, the person who really gets what they want, who reaches their goal, is the person who's consistent. So I want you today to consider that it's a superpower. Consistency is a superpower. If you look at all these people who are really successful, or athletes, business people, one thing, that one quality that they had that kind of put them ahead or separated them from everyone else was the consistency. They worked until when everyone else stopped, they kept going. They kept learning. They kept studying. They kept training. When everyone else stopped, they kept going. They had that consistency, and that leads into discipline, which would be the next video that I'll do for you. Because consistency and discipline work together, right? Um, it's key. Consistency is so important. It's like one of the most important things. If you're gonna have a skill per se, let's say a skill, make it consistency. Make it that when you start something, you stick to it until you finish. In the writing world, there's this great saying: finish what you start. That is consistency in a key, just in a nutshell. That's consistency. Above all things today, be uncommon. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.